Happy 100, we 100. They say 100, we 100. Happy Friday. Can we get an oh? You glad you woke up? Give me an oh. God up in heaven, give me an oh. Man, make some noise, family. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. We got the band in the house. We got my man in the house. We got voices. My man Thad in here. My first ever guest is in the building on the 100 show. We got Carvey P in the building. Debo. Oh, we about to have a ball.
Down.
It's about to go, let's say come up.
Yeah.
How about it's gonna come up? Shout out to Keith Paris, man. Happy birthday, King. Happy birthday. Yes.
Keith, man. He turned 93 today.
Oh, that was so cold.
I mean, man, they had an 85th thing on his head, so I figured I'd add a couple more years to his life, man.
Shots
hey,
fired.
Man, 93, man. That brother moving
Friday.
like, hey, man.
On Friday, man. You're wrong, man. I mean, yeah, film.
Shots fired.
You say how old, kid?
93 going on 27, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's some kind of time.
Hey, man, listen here, Jack.
You know, Keith, man. You know, Israel.
Yeah, you know.
Keith is the ultimate jazz non-musician
that cat
talking.
No history, too.
This just lays it out.
Yeah,
you know, I was slow.
Yeah.
Right. Happy birthday, though, Keith. Happy birthday, man. Hey, man, you know, I was watching the episode of Martin last night, and they were celebrating his 100th show. Let's go now. Hey. Every time I do that, we're gonna just throw that out there. Kari P, what's happening, King? I see you. What's happening? I see you glowing. I see you glowing. You bouncing the other day. You glowing today. And let me start off the show like we always started off. Jermaine, I'm 6 feet 1 inch above ground. How you living over there?
Man, listen here, man. I'm feeling real great, man. You know, we went and grabbed something to eat from Randy's. So what was it? Randy's Kitchen?
Randy's Kitchen.
Food Kitchen, yeah.
Okay.
Listen here, man. This cat. Listen, man, this cat got my soul.
He got
anchored.
Your soul?
Man, my soul is anchored right now. It's anchored in whatever I ate.
In that I was going to say he anchored in the macaroni and cheese.
I'm anchored in the mac and cheese.
Man, you know, you're going to have to become a food connoisseur. I'm going to tell you why. Man. Because you done broke down about 5-6 restaurants.
Hey, right.
You'll be like, I said, man, what's happening, man? I was over at Quad, man. I was over at so-and-so today. They need to stop putting you on the payroll.
Listen, cut the check for those that's listening. You can send all proceeds to my Cash App.
And you do it, he'll be like, yeah, Quad, man, me and so-and-so went over there. What's the name? They have food at Daddy's. They have food at what's the name?
Real succulent.
Succulent. That's the word. Succulent.
Real succulent.
Do your mind, man. You didn't do your thing when you said succulent.
Succulent. That's what it was. Hey, it's real close.
I don't know, but see, we never
see sounds inappropriate. See,
you know,
it was real good.
But
too.
You know what? He just pulled up on the porch because we have never said that. See, we took it just like it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't like when we said 1,000. We didn't, because we normally say succulent. And we have no problem with it.
Yeah.
Now, those who do have a problem with it, tell you where they mind at.
Listen here, man.
But it's 100 show. No.
Hey, what about the children?
What about the children? What's happening, family? It's Friday. Welcome to the porch. We got a lot of fam in here. It's Freestyle Friday. Every Friday we have fun. We make it happen. It is mad love in here. We got the kings in the building. We're going to be talking what's up to my melanated people, my non-melanated people. To anybody that's listening, we want to thank you for being a part of this journey. We did 100 shows. These brothers in here have held me down, and my man Debo. So let me give Debo some flowers right out the door, because Debo has been, for real, a true guide in this thing called radio, telling me, showing me, making the transition smooth, even with the music, always explaining, man. So I want to give you some love for that, King. I appreciate you, man. Show some love. Let's give him some love over there, man. D-Boski. Yes, man. Ski, man. Put some respect. Yesterday we played Curtis Blow too. And we was playing it. I told Carvey, we said, what year was that? We said, nah, man, we didn't even want to tell you the year. And I said 1980. He was like, okay. That wasn't even a thought for him. That wasn't a thought probably for his mom. 1980. I was 10 years old. So that had to be somewhere else with it, man. So family, listen, as we get ready to start, man, I want to always start off with, a few words in the conversations in there. Today, my man Unc is in the building. Today, I had the pleasure, man, of going out to Brown Deer where they have the breakfast, MKE Breakfast Club, right? MKE Breakfast Club. Man, let me tell you something. It is nothing more beautiful than to see our elders, our people all gathered in one place, especially us coming 4 years. Do you know, guys, we are 4 years after COVID. We are 4 years after COVID. And we are living, survive, right? So when they started the Breakfast Club, that's what it started, the basis of it. Now to be out there, how many people today, Unc? 82 people showed up. This is Lincoln, Unc Lincoln, King, North, oh man, the whole Riverside, Custer, to see all this, man. Andrea Williams was out there today. That was mad love. It was beautiful out there, man. So we had a great time out there. I got out there late, but it was great to see, took pictures and everything. And on my other note, so from what I've been told, especially with we're going out and we keep this going in here, we want to keep making sure people talk about Devontae Mitchell. We do not want that to go away. We don't want that to be a passing fad. The brother was killed by security officers. I use that term, murdered. The investigation is moving forward. We've seen the family, so things are moving forward for them. So please, family, keep them in your prayers. But even more so, as Al Sharpton said, and I mean this when I say this, not only keep them in your prayers, keep them in movement. When they have something that they call a community call to action, from a text message, from a blast, from a rally, whatever you can do, even the GoFundMe. Now, yesterday, Al Sharpton, the Reverend Al Sharpton, gave $10,000 to the daughters. And what he said was that these young ladies, the kids are not going to have their father. They are going to need help at some point in time. He said the GoFundMe is not for the family. The family has money. That's not an issue. They're not asking GoFund for payments. They're asking GoFunds for one day those kids are going to grow up. And most kids that don't look like us have a trust when they grow up. They're protected throughout their time. When they get 21, even though they lost their parents, even though they don't have a community, they have funds and resources. So prayers are beautiful. No knock. Prayers are beautiful, but perspiration is too. Go sweat a little bit. Go out there, knock on doors, do whatever you can. So it's moving along in that trial. And as I said yesterday, it should have never came that far. Al Sharpton, Ben Crump, or any attorney shouldn't have to be here. These are security officers, not police. They're security officers. Once you remove them off the premises, once you got everything under control, once everybody was safe, it should have been back to normal. A man shouldn't lose his life, even if they had this statement that he had mental health. If he did have mental health, you should not be killed or incarcerated because you have mental health. We need help in our community. So keep spreading that word, man. Keep passing that word, and make sure when that hashtag come up, because around here we say his name, hashtag Devontae Mitchell, hashtag Devontae Mitchell, hashtag justice for Devontae. So make sure you keep doing that, man. And with that being said, again, man, it's Friday. It's Freestyle Friday. I got the whole fam in the building. Adi Mack in the building. Great show Thursday, King. I seen you. Somebody was over there on the side and said, Adi still got it. I just laughed. Like, okay, if that's how you feel. So, man, great show, man. Oh, man, it's going to be mad love in here today, man. So as we get into what we do, man, today we talking to Garfield Days. Am I correct? We talking to the Soul Festival, the whole nine. It's going to be mad love. But before we do anything, man, we do a mental health check-in. We do a real quick mental health check-in. Why we do a mental health check-in? Because we want to check in and see how our brother's doing. And again, one more time, as I say all the time, it's the 100 show. Every time I do that, you got to make it. Hey. Yeah, sit down, kid. Sit down. 100, as they say. 100. Huh? Yes, we got one here. Here you go, man. Here you go, man. So, listen, Kings. But we got all the family in the building. I have my first ever guest in the building, man. First ever guest. January 8th, we came in the room. I'm nervous. The first person that showed up was my man Thad over there. First person that showed up. He in the building, man. What's up, Thad?
Man, what's up with you? I just wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you, King. Thank you,
man.
Thank you.
You know how hard it is to maintain anything past the first try.
Say
but
that.
To do it 100 times.
Say that.
Without getting the hook or the boot or anything or any reject, man. That's just a testament to, your gift to giving back and serving the community of Milwaukee, from the South Side of Chicago. West Side. My bad. West Side. Hey, the funny thing about that, man, I kind of grew up on the West Side too, man. On Madison and Central, man.
That's that's my area.
So,
I'm from Garfield Park, but that's still the area.
Yeah, man. But no, with
I
all,
get you, King.
With all due respect, man, for for a brother, man, who come from the sister city from the west side.
Yes, sir.
Of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Man, you've added so much to Milwaukee and this community, man. We just need to, wrap our arms around you and salute you for the great things that you're doing for this city, as well as my man Artie here has been holding it down on the music scene for a long time. We all have our staples and our impacts wherever own individual corners, man.
Yes, sir. As
long as we can stand strong and hold each other up, man, we're gonna continue to go somewhere. So
yes, sir.
Shout out to you, bro.
Man, listen, King. So, before we get in the show, we always have a few little what's the names, man. Before we go, it's summertime, right? We outside, man. Let me ask y'all something before we get into the show, before we do. So we got this little moment. We ask people to we got this new thing out here. We say roll up to the porch and just let your window down and holler at us. You know how Kevin, you back in the day, you sitting outside, you let the window down. Hey, Adi over there cutting hair on so-and-so. We gonna ride over there, right? So we asked you to roll up. So here's our roll-up conversation. What you remember, what we used to do in summer that they don't do now? What do y'all remember we did when we was kids in the summertime that possibly ain't the same now?
I stayed in the swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
Oh, man, I was in the swimming pool every day.
All day, every day.
Man,
With your towel
with my child.
around your shoulders, walk a mile away. Anybody else?
Man, they had a lot of milk crate basketball.
Man, come on. Cut the crate out the bottom. Cut the crate out the bottom.
That's always been the fad, man. Those open fire hydrants. Bro.
Hey, we cut the crate out the bottom because they was wilding at the playground. We grew up, we couldn't go, it was you can't go up there. So we cut the crate out of the bottom and we had a whole court going sideways to sideways. You understand? But a full court, sideways to sideways. Right. We cut the crate out, man, don't tell me about resourcefulness, man. Cut the crate out, put the little brown, what's the name in that? That was the backboard, and that's what we rock. What you remember? That's what you go ahead, Carl.
I was gonna say, what about that hanger though?
Oh, the hanger. Oh, the wire hanger.
Wire hanger on the door.
You play with the sock. What we miss?
I'll tell you two things we just making for real. Go-karts
Oh,
and slingshot.
hold up. We got to give an O for the go-karts. Look. Man, you knew cats was going to be car experts or car thieves. Am I wrong? So, because I'm just saying, because they started early with the go-karts. And I mean, the cats was making some elaborate go-karts, wood, the crate, the garbage. Man, come on, man. Come on. Man, I done seen it, man. Oh my God. Somebody said, but it's a slingshot.
Like this. We used to all call them 2x4s.
Yeah.
We just take one of the pillars off the banister of the porch. Put the
rubber band, the pop can in there.
What's that? The front clothespin at the end. Nail your
the rubber band. Yeah.
Yep, and put that
the beer top can. Yeah. And it's gone. It's on. We having wars with it. And somebody got hit in the eye with one.
Yeah.
And they did get it's always fun to somebody get his eye. Hey, what was that movie? What is it? I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Right.
When he said, I thought you was a veteran.
No, a secretary.
I was a secretary. What's this run? Playing around, man. One of the guys, he's in the office. He shot me with a paper clip. Somebody said, Lena Ramirez said the open fire hydrant. The open fire hydrant. Come on, summertime fire hydrant. Police come, shut it off. You wait about 20, 30 minutes. It's back on. Yep. So we didn't have to worry about the cooling spot. They call them cooling spots now. That was the what's the name. I can't speak for y'all, but I remember I got a whooping because I was told they had the fire hydrant in one area, but then there was one part where it was really cracking. It was down on the block. My grandma was like, no, you can play in this one, but you can't go to that one. And boy, I had to. I saw Tiffany Johns down there. I'm going. She's down there. I couldn't pull. She wouldn't play down there. She was down. I had to go down there. I tried to stay outside till my clothes dried off because it didn't work. We had the fire hydrant. Yeah. When you rub up across it, she's like, "Oh, you was down the street." No. So I would say the fire hydrant. I say something we had. Penny house candy. When somebody the house candy, you remember some mother had a candy store in their house in icy cups. Because we had icy cups. Icy cups or penny candy. Somebody had that. It was Miss somebody. It was always Miss something. Ours was Miss Letha and Miss Johnson. They had to, before you go to the store, but in the summertime, because you out of school all the time, you had to have the candy house right there.
Yeah, sweet shops.
The sweet shop. So we had the candy house. We had the candy house. And I'll say that the hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek.
That's what you want to call it.
I mean, I was being listen.
Oh boy.
Listen.
Oh boy.
I don't know what others were
classic,
doing.
Oh boy.
Hide and go. I mean, hide and go seek.
I ain't even, I'm not in this conversation at all.
No, man.
You said right.
I've been redeemed.
What was it, Carvey?
Oh, playing house?
Yeah, because I don't let my sister play house.
Yeah, good.
No.
Nobody should have been playing house then.
Don't let them.
They still playing house.
Okay, Carl.
still
Don't
play.
let them play house because
People
people like
Dr.
me.
Miles say they play doctor. See, bad. Bad.
Carby's like, oh,
Bad.
no.
Bad. You will get canceled today.
Too much investigation.
No, don't play doctor. We not allowed to play doctor. We wasn't allowed to play house.
Hey, man.
You can play hide and go seek. You can play hide and go seek.
No,
But you weren't allowed to play
let us
house.
play
You
that?
wouldn't play house. Like, no. We're not doing all that. Huh? We're not doing that.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna show you.
No. Nobody ever fought over it. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you played house. It wasn't ever that in the house. That's crazy. Man, that's the summertime. Man, we're gonna go to commercial in a minute, man. Come back, man. I just wanted to know what you did in the summer that they possibly don't do now. We used to play Johnny Come Across too. I don't know if Johnny Come Across. Man, Johnny Come Across is similar as the King of the Mountain. There's one person in the middle. You know, whoever he catch, you out there, and the goal is you got to catch everybody. Into, you stand in the middle, and he say, Johnny Come Across. Everybody run across. Boom, 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 boom. Whoever get caught is now on the other side.
Red light,
You do
green
that.
light.
Yeah, red light, green light.
did that.
Take us out. Take us out here. I got the fam in the house. We are celebrating 100 show. They say the magical Gray Island's in the building. Sir Miles in the building. We got a lot of fam in here. The music scene definitely is in the building, and we got a big festival coming up, man. I cannot wait till we get into this conversation, into this interview. So this is what we do, man. All you brothers in here, your first time on the porch, this is what we ask you. Based on how we've been living, mental health is serious in our community. And King, we take it very, very serious around here. So we do this thing, thanks to Modern Kings, called the mental health check-in. So 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. And we ask the brothers, just tell us where you at mental health-wise and what's your energy like. So Jermaine, where you at, King? We starting with you as always, family. You hitting the home run out the park.
Ping called me Sammy Sosa.
That's
Let me see. The sun is shining. It's
Check.
Friday.
Check.
And they cut the check.
Check.
Hey,
Check,
man,
check.
I'm at a 10.9.
10.9. Give him an O one time. Oh. Carvey the Great, you got the bounce. You glowing over there, as you say. You got the locks ready, man. It's Friday. The king, the young guru. Where you at? 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. Where you at, Carvey? 10. Give him an O one time. Oh. Carvey, why 10? Why you at a 10 today, King? I'm here today.
I got some 1700 pull-up waiting in the lobby.
Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Health is wealth. No doubt. My man, first guest ever had on the show. The first guest, my man, Thad. Thad, man, is an icon in the city. And I do mean that. 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. Where you at mental health wise?
I'm going to tell you how it is on the real tip, bro. I done committed 300 people to mental health. So I know what mental health looks like.
Come on.
But on the real, man, like you said at the beginning of the show, you 6'1". On top of the ground.
Yes, sir.
Man, every day is a 10, man.
Come on, let's go, man. Let's go. Every day. Every day is a 10. My man, Thad, my man. 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. Y'all was at the breakfast today. You looking fly, see? Got the straw joint on, man. What we talking? Come on,
It's got to be a 10.2.
10.2. Let's go, Let's go. Why 10.2? Why 10.2, King?
As we started out the day with a great breakfast.
Yes, man.
Beautiful people, beautiful speaking. And we're here to spread the message about Garfield coming up next weekend. So it's got to be that extra point.
Man, give it up, man. I'm saying 10.5 on that. That's a 10.5. Give him an O one time. Listen, and why you saying that today, man? They were out. It was beautiful out there, man. I just want anybody out there that's listening to me, I really want you to get this visual to see 80-something people of color, men and women, and in y'all age bracket of 70-something and older. Right. And then now there's a piece of us who are coming in at 45, 50, 60. We're trying to make this whole intergenerational piece. Andrea Williams was out there today. Yeah. Man, I'm talking about they shut the whole joint down. It's a beautiful sight to see all of y'all from North Division, Riverside, King, man, Lincoln. And friendships, how long? How far some of those friendships go back? 60, man. Come on, man. 60 plus, man. 60 plus. Shout out to Mac Wedo, too. King, say your name again, family.
R.L. Smith.
R.L. Smith. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Man, hey, D. Hey, man. Wait,
now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, he said it with I know you in church. Am I lying? Because you said that with all the distinction of a Pentecostal preacher. R.L. Smith here at your hand. Yes, brother R.L., King, you got great energy, man. Where you at, man? Listen, 0 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. Or you can go higher than 10 if you feel that way. Where you at, King?
I'm at the max.
We're
gonna max it out.
You gonna max out?
I'm gonna max it out. I'm happy to be on top of the ground. The ground ain't on top of me.
Can I get a film around here? Can we get a fam around here? The bell is back. There you go. The bell is back. Hey, Jack. Man, tell me about it. Tina Nixon said 8.5, pushing forward. And I'm going to tell you why she going to get to a 10. Rest in heaven, faith. I'll tell y'all about that a little bit. Adi Mac, King, where you at, fam? Where you at, fam? Great, listen, Adi. Great, man. Listen, King. Man, that was a great vibe. Great show, fam. And y'all took it home at the end, man. Oh man, come on, fam. Come on, I couldn't
never do that song without you.
Man, it was too hard. I was over there on the side. I was chilling. I was trying.
And it was funny how they told us you got up there. They said, "Wow, we seen him coming up the side, coming around. We thought he was just gonna chill with us." He said, "Dog, I looked for like 1 second." He said, "After that 1 second, I saw his back going towards the mic." I said, "Yeah, he's gonna go up."
Man, King, the energy, man, and it was so crisp with the sound, man. Adi, where you at, King? 0 the lowest and 10 is the highest.
I'm at a 10. I'm good.
Come on, man. Can we get an O one time? Can we get an O? Oh, Miles Duke. I know you don't like to talk, King. 0 to 10. Where you at, family?
I'm a 10.
That's that Barry White.
I'm a 10.
Don't go changing.
I'm a 10.
Miles at a 10. King, why you at 10 today, Miles? Any reason, fam?
I'm one of the ones that made it out of the million that didn't. So.
Come on, see, man. You know what? That's okay. We in some type of vibe today.
Yeah.
Well, you Greyhound the great, man.
Greyhound.
They say Greyhound played above the rim. It wasn't no such thing as on the ground. They say you was above the rim, King. Upstairs, man. Man, King, always good energy when I see you. Always, man. Where you at? 0 to 10. Where you at, King? We at 10s, man. Let's give them an O, man. Can we get an O? Family at a 10. Why you at a 10, Graham?
I'm at a 10, man, because I really believe I'm blessed, man.
Yes, sir.
I ain't out here stealing cars.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, checklist.
I'm just blessed, man, to be with a family that, taught me how to live.
Ooh.
Man.
Ooh.
And,
Ooh.
you're supposed to be amongst my brothers.
Come on.
I feel it, man. I love it.
Come on. I think I get out of 20. I get out of 20.
That's my longest living friend ever in the world.
Come on, man. Let's get that up. For brotherhood. See what I'm saying? It all transfer, man. Well, look, I'll take us there because the wife said she's at 8.5. She said 10, rest in heaven, faith. On this day, my grandbaby who passed, she would have been 16 years old. First child I saw come in the world, and then the first child I buried going out the world. But her name, it's amazing, is Faith. Always keep faith. Always have faith. So we have faith because we all here. And on top of that, man, I'm really in the studio doing our 100th show today.
Hey,
we in the 100th show, King.
Celebration.
We in the 100th show. I'm amongst all these brothers in here. And man, when they say black men don't have responsibilities, ain't doing it, can't take care, not building, there's a whole lot. We right here. Yeah. So I'm gonna give a 25. Can we get a So let's get this party started, man. You got something over there for me?
Y'all believe so.
Believe so. So let's get it going, fam. All right, first time here. Watch this. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. Like if my train fell off the track. Pick it up. Woo!
The transition, baby.
Ha. Man, you don't know. The GOAT is in the building. Hey, that's the GOAT. Hey. Oh. What up, Lena? Oh. Turn that joint up, man. Hey. Woo, that's the GOAT, man. That's not, you may not the building. You have to let that know. It's like Humpy. That beat is so sick always. That beat gonna always be sick. You don't know what you do to me. Sure I do. I'll sell ice in the winter. I'll sell fire in hell. I am a hustler, baby. I will sell water to a well. All right, that's enough. All right. I was born to get taken. I don't want to. He say, I was born to dictate. Jay wasn't nothing to play with, man. What's happening? Happy Friday, man. This is the energy, man. It is so good to be here, man. Listen, man, we are celebrating next weekend? Am I correct?
Yeah.
Next weekend, a tradition in the city of Milwaukee is Garfield's 502, formerly known as Boobies. Am I correct? Yeah. All right. And it's the festival. It's called the Blues Fest, but now we just saying, if I'm right, the Music Fest. Now listen, this is the grown folks event. This event is one of the biggest events in the country, not in the city, in the country. People come from all over just to be a part of it. I am proud to say, man, that when we all in this collective of men we have here, when we put things together, do shows, whatever, it really is a staple in the city. In Garfield days, the Music Fest is a staple. People look forward to being down there. People look forward to enjoying, man. And now you've added the Music Fest to it. So that didn't mean just people walking around and shaking hands and having a few beers. But now we have music at it. It's a festival. you are actually bringing local acts, and I say local not as your stature, but local as people know you throughout the city. You draw people to come see you, and national acts, stages. Man, can you imagine if we have this now? Imagine what it could look like in 5 to 10 years. When you blocking off that whole intersection. I'm talking about the whole thing where you have no other choice but to come down there, man. So we are here today to talk about it. Shout out to Melissa. Shout out to DJ. And shout out to, can we please give Mr. Jules 502, man? Yes, man. Can we give him some love over there? Him and DJ holding it down, man. And that is a true tradition. And let me shout out that Al and I think the young sister, the nurse, DJ's daughter. Yeah. Last night we were at 502 for a brief, and the brother had a serious medical condition. Yeah. And it went really, almost went really bad. It could have this could be a whole nother conversation. Okay, good. Unresponsive, sweating, eyes rolling. Luckily that Al, his sugar. Yeah, but luckily there was an Al, there was Thad, and some people who knew about first responding. And when I tell you, this is what I'm saying about the people I feel like I hang out with. Everybody went right into action. Move the tables, move the chairs, go get some water, call 911. People went right into action, make sure he was comfortable. All the paramedics had to do was come there and really, literally just pick him up based on what was done. Al made sure he had something on the back of his neck. I think that you were saying it recessed his chest. They got some water in him. They elevated him. Orange juice in him. By the time the paramedics came, they checked everything. They's like, he was gone because we went right into action. And that's what I believe community is, man. So all the time we keep aware of that. That's what 502 about. And that's what not just 502, but all us down there, man. So today, what up, Ladette? People chiming in. You can go live. If you want to call in and talk to us, 414-444-5250. And man, what's that number?
444-5253.
Call in and chime in with us, man. We got we got African Black Arts Fest tickets. And guess what? It's the 100th show. Hey, 100, man. So listen, family, look, as I get ready to get into this, man. So I want to start out with what next weekend is about. But something happening tonight. Am I right, Miles?
Yes.
Okay.
We're having a kickoff for the celebration next week at 502 between 5 and 9. Then we're gonna do a live showcase of some of the artists that's gonna be performing from 7 to 8. So, and you can bring your kids because I think they're gonna have like hot dogs and stuff out there. Am I right, No, chicken on the stick.
I like chicken on the stick.
Nobody, man, on chicken on the stick.
Give me a bird on the stick, man.
And the band will be showcasing outside on the porch. So, I mean.
And the band is in here today. It's Freestyle Friday. Last week we had a violinist in here. Miles. We had a hip hop MC with a violinist in there. So we freestyling and everything. We freestyle, man. We did the whole thing. So if I can, I have Miles and Mark. You have several of the singers that are in performance today.
Yeah, we have 3 here right now.
All right, 3 here. And you know much about the festival, so we're gonna chop it up and we're gonna talk about that also with our first time here. And Jermaine Ryder, am I right?
Yes, sir.
You get down?
Man, a little bit, man. I dibble and dabble and dabble and dibble.
Is the GOAT gonna be there?
The GOAT, man, I gotta talk to his parents, man.
Yeah, talk to the parents.
Man, though I heard
is it? Yeah.
But I heard the cat was, being a Baba black sheep, man.
Yeah, so, he can get real. I know.
He asked me if he had any wool. Say yes, sir.
Can I get
3 bags full?
You got the drum over there. Can I get the?
Yes, sir.
You ever heard the one about? No, we're gonna be here all
right.
That part. So man, July 20th, right here on Garfield, 5th and Garfield, the legendary, and I say that as Mr. Macwedo says, the legendary Mr. Macwedo says, the legendary Garfield's 502. Wait, we got a caller. Oh, we got a caller. Caller, you on the porch? You on the porch with Quad? Talk to us. Who on the porch today?
Hey, Quad.
What up, JP?
Hey, how you doing?
The mayor, what's up? King, we ain't heard from you in a while. Where you been, man?
Hey, give me a break. I'm an old man, like you just said. The Quad.
What's up?
Everybody in the house, all your outstanding people you have in the house.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say, Hi, my black people.
Yes, sir.
That was talking about boobies.
Yes, sir. Boobies. Okay. Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Excuse me. My dad used to go to boobies back in the 60s and 70s and stuff like that.
Mm.
And boobies I met, I sat down and talked to at 501. Yes, boobies was the place to go to.
Mm.
And now, excuse me, young people, I just want to say, when you mention boobies, I just want to say yes, off of North Avenue by the expressway.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying, y'all?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, young people, yes, I met Mr. Boobies back in the days. My father used to play there with a band.
Okay.
That's another part of history, okay?
I get you.
Wait.
I get you.
I want to say straight up, though. Straight up. Hey, Boobies, hey, man, they had the house going down. They was playing blues and stuff like that, and they had a kitchen going on. Hey, quiet.
Yes, sir.
Quiet. Hey, quiet. Excuse me, young man. Slash Chi-Town.
Chi-Town,
hey,
West Side.
You know.
I'm here.
Because I was there for just a minute. But anyway, excuse me for being all over the road and all over the map. Anyway, young people there in the studio, I just want to say thank you so very much for mentioning boobies, okay?
No doubt.
Back in the days, because this is old JT. And I'm 71 years old.
Shout out to JT, the mayor, 71, the mayor of the Porch.
No, I'm not. I'm just here being crazy and just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth about it.
I
love y'all for being there in the house, telling the truth about it too, young people. But y'all right about that, because history is history.
No doubt.
The only thing I want to Hey, quiet.
Yes, sir. Pass me that pen.
Excuse me if I'm stepping on your toes before you kick me off the porch.
Oh, well, you can't. You always on the porch, King.
Hey, quiet. I just want to say thank you, young man, and thank everybody in the studio for mentioning boobies, because, respectfully speaking, Booby was the place to go to back in the days. My dad used to play there and stuff like that. I met him too personally, and it's 501 right now, but y'all got something going on.
We gonna tell you about it. Stay with us, Jay. We gonna stay with us. I'm gonna tell you about it, man. As always, King. I love you, man. Stay with us. Don't hang up. Hang up, but don't go nowhere. Stay with us.
All right,
King. Love. So, family.
Love you back.
Listen, as he said, it's Booby. So let me start the conversation the way I always start the conversation, because we do have a band that's gonna play. Every city, especially in the summer when it comes to Black folks, a lot of things we created because we were excluded from so many other things. We weren't allowed. I'm from Chicago, but Milwaukee is Chicago. Chicago's Milwaukee. It was segregation where we weren't allowed to go. So sometimes, because we weren't allowed to go, some people thought that was a bad thing. Others of us became resourceful and said, well, you won't give us this, we'll create our own. Same with the Negro Leagues. Same with, as they showed, the Negro Leagues were getting more attendance than regular baseball. So they had to jump back in. And that's the same thing when we get together and celebrate. There are a number of celebrations, Summerfest, etc., that happen all over the city of Milwaukee. And sometimes we feel like, I'll speak for myself, that they may not be catering to the music and the sound and the food I like. I like a certain culture. I like where we are. I like to be loud and unapologetic of us. Well, I know for sure over the last, how many years, Unc? How many years Garfield Day's been going? Fourth year back. But overall, how long has it been going probably? It's almost, I would say it's over 20 years. Right. Yeah. I've been here since 96, and ever since I've been here, it's been that's been the highlight of the summer. In Chicago, we have the Bud Billiken Parade. Right now, they have the big house picnic where everybody gathers called The Chosen Few. Over the summer before that, we were able to sneak soul and plug in. And sometimes on the porch at 502, if you look up long enough, it's almost a festival there, depending on how many of us show up. But for sure, this time on the 20th of this month in July, a number of artists and musicians and food vendors and everything is going to gather. I feel like we're doing a commercial right now. It's going to gather on the north side of Milwaukee to celebrate, to sing, man, to do what they call a family reunion almost. You know what I mean? It's a big family reunion. It's a family. You seeing people you ain't never seen. I mean, you haven't seen in so long, right? So on the 20th. So if you don't mind, I have notes about it. But Unc, if you can, I'll speak with you first, and then I'll get to I introduce the panel. Unc, as far as what you know, what is it going to look like on that particular day? Here, you can speak to the mic. Let him. No, you can stay there. I'll just scoot over just a little bit.
It's going to look like Black Wall Street.
Okay.
We're going to have fun. We're going to have vendors of all sorts, all kinds of cuisine. They even have a children's area this year. So it's family friendly.
Yes, sir.
Come on down and enjoy. Hang out.
In the children's area.
In the
So
children's.
so it's not excluded. It's even more inclusive now.
Exactly.
So I have on here, it says second annual Garfield's 502 R&B Festival next Saturday, July 20th. 3 stages, gospel stage on 7th, main stage on 5th, jazz and blues sponsored by none other than WNOV. All right. Over 15 bands and 130 vendors. Man, that's going to be, yes. See, listen to that, man. Listen to that. Let me say that again. Over 15 bands and 130 vendors, man. Over 15 bands, man. Listen, I hope everybody in here gets it, but I hope people out there get. This is not just we're just going to go down to 502. You actually going to a festival. Look what they said, man. Over 15 bands, over 130 vendors. In one day, you can go up and down the street, laugh, talk, and enjoy. And we're going to have one of the bands playing. So let me introduce. So, good brother, say your name.
R.L. Smith.
R.L. Smith. You got to say that's the only one, huh? R.L. Smith. King D. R.L. Smith. It's so. Listen, hey, and I seen this brother out at your show, right?
Yeah.
I seen him. So before you introduce yourself, King, I seen you at the show. Now I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes when I'm hosting, you know, somebody's singing, I might go to the side and have a whole nother sidebar conversation, right? Like, oh, I know him. We gonna sing. I ain't saying they can't sing. I don't get back to him. I'm gonna go over here. As I went to do my turn to Chris Crane, it was like, what's the name in the 5 Heartbeats? Out of nowhere. And I just stopped.
No, Doc, check this out.
I stopped.
I've never seen vendors stop vending. They was outside.
Yeah.
It was the food trucks and it was the line outside. This is right-handed guy.
Man.
Everybody
started making their way.
They came inside, like they put the people on hold that was in line and ran inside when this cat was on stage.
Man, so look, he not lying. Ariel, I'm sitting there, right? And I'm like, yeah, you know, hey, yeah, how do you know? And he, you know how he hit that number in the 5 Heartbeats, and I just turned around. And he went for about 8 to 10 minutes. And he was just going, and it was so dope. Secular song. I mean, gospel songs, but you had the secular sound behind it, and you blended the world, which I always believe is the truth of it. Ariel, tell me, introduce yourself, a little bit about yourself. Where you grew up at?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What school?
Which one?
Okay. We got that. Okay. Which one? Where you want to start at? It's Freestyle Friday.
High school, West Division.
Okay, West Division. All right. What middle school?
Roosevelt.
All right. So arts, you clearly arts.
Elementary Elms Creative Arts.
Oh man, so you the whole transition. So you've always been an artist?
Yep.
Singing since
mother's womb.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
Well, currently I'm the pastor of True Love Missionary Baptist Church, 210 West Key, 1045 service.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Wife and children.
Blessings.
Great, wonderful parents. Doing good.
Yes, sir. Say no more. So where does the music come from, King?
Music comes from both sides of my family.
Okay.
My father is a musician. He actually will be out there as an artist as well, Doc Smith. And then my mother, she also sings with a group here, the Holy Gospel Singers.
So has it always been, so am I wrong? Are you heavily now just gospel, or you sing period? Does it make a difference?
Well, honestly, there used to be a time where I was just like heavily gospel. Now I'm gospel inspiration.
I love it.
That's the name of my group. Is called R.L. Smith and Inspiration. Music was created to inspire.
Come on, King.
So that's what we're doing.
Influences.
Influences.
So I'll go both. I'll go influences and your gospel influences in your soul and influencing or wherever you want to take it?
Influence in gospel, I'm going with Rance Allen.
Okay.
Rance Allen is amazing. If I go on the other side, which I really enjoy as well, I'm going with Ronald, the Isaac brothers.
The Ronald Isaac, Mr. Big.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. You play any instruments?
I do.
All right.
I play the drums, the keyboard, organs, pianos. That's it.
So, where are you in this whole field in the festival? What are you doing? You doing a set? You doing a stage?
I'll be on the gospel stage.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to slide over there with Jermaine right out.
Don't even worry. He say slide. He's gonna be there. Hey. That's love though.
Yeah.
So, do you write music also? Or?
I do.
Okay.
Actually, my group and I, we just released a single called "He Kept Me."
Okay.
He Kept Me. R.L. Smith and Inspiration. R.L. Smith.
Nobody come to see you, Otis. Right. Do you see this? What he say? Hey,
You got to have it all.
Hey, what he say? What was that? Mo Better Blues. What he say? I'm gonna get my own band. That's right. This is called the Bleak Quartet. BLEEK. Until that day, it's R.L. Smith. King, look, we going to a commercial. We come back. They're going to a commercial. Band gonna play a little bit. We're gonna talk a little bit more. Man, Adi Mack in the building too. So we gonna have fun. We gonna talk about all of it. Take us out of here, man. We be right back. You don't look like what you've been through.
Every fight seems like the end. Though we reconcile, we still both want to win.
Now, back to On the Porch with Quad on 860 AM and 106.5 FM, WNOV.
Man, good ride, good play. That's Milwaukee's own Adi Amore. That's a great video and a great song too, man. Amazing song. So with that being said, man, since we are here, and I told you it's Freestyle Friday, we always bring somebody live. We got my brother, and you're going to hear an amazing voice. He on the gospel stage. He's one of the artists on the gospel stage, and he going to slide, as he said. He going to slide on over there with Jermaine Ride Out, and this is what we do, man. And this, so I'm right, RL, it's 15 stages. You on the gospel stage, right? You got Miles, Duke Miles. Who you got with me before I introduce? Who you got with you? Zay Will, I heard Zay.
Yes, sir.
The one and only Greyhound. Man, and every Thursday, y'all get down at 5. Not every Thursday. What Thursdays?
Second, the fourth, and the fifth.
Second, fourth, and the fifth Thursday, man. This is going to be love, man. I'm getting out the way, man. So without any further ado, man, as they get ready to get in, I'm going to move out the way. Put y'all hands together for those in the studio and those out there on the 100 show. Y'all make some noise. Give it up, man. RL as he gets up and does his thing, man. Yeah. Not RL from, but RL Smith. RL Smith.
Come on.
I was born by the river. It's been a long time coming, but I know change don't come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living. I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's ahead beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. When I go to my brother, I said, brother, help me, please. When I go to him, he wind up. He wind up knocking me down to my knees. But there's been times when I thought I didn't think I was gonna last long. But now I know I'm able just to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. No. Yes, it will. Yes, sir. Stay there, King. Stay there if you can. Stay there. On the keys, man. Can I do me a favor? Was Zay killing them keys over there, man?
Yes, sir.
Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. RL, so what should we look forward to, man, when you getting down over there? What should we look forward to, King? on the gospel stage?
On that gospel stage, man, we come to bring the power.
Mm.
You got to feel the power. You're going to feel the anointing. You're going to feel the presence and just having a good time.
Yes. But you say we're going to slide.
I'm going to slide over Jermaine's stage.
And what would that sound like if you slide over? What's the songs you want?
I can't stay too long.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
what would so if you don't mind, because I know my keyboard, what would y'all give it what might sound like, what he might sing over there on that stage, man? What it sound like, what he might say over there? One more time. She about to throw. Don't throw nothing over here, D. They finna throw something at the porch. Don't throw nothing at the porch.
Listen here, man. The goat almost got saved. On the altar, just.
I ain't mad at you. All right. I was gonna try it. We're gonna slide over there, Jermaine. I used to hang out every night, running around in the club. I thought I had everything. I thought I needed real love, but God sent an angel straight down from up above. He came to sweep me off my feet, show me the meaning of true love. Now my friends said they ask me while I don't hang like I used to. Some even had the nerve to call me names like old man and party poopers, but I found me a good thing. We're gonna slide over there to you right now.
Come on, Jack. Can't stay too long.
Hey, keep moving. I almost said one more time. I can't stay too long. Gotta keep moving. My girl, she waiting. I don't wanna be foolish. Got a good thing going on. Like a steady moving. I can't stay too long. I gotta keep moving. Yeah. Watch out,
Debo got up in that thing, boy. Got to
Look at how he's
Can he get an Can we get an Hey man, listen, family. This is Freestyle Friday. Debo, Courtney said y'all play too much. Kevin Williams said I can't stay too long. Hey man, stop playing around, man. Stop playing around. The R.L. Harris. The R.L. Debo came in. DJ, they say they about to throw something. You can't throw nothing on the porch, man. Be careful. Because it's the 100 show. Woo! So, family, listen, man, get the goat. The goat almost got saved, I was told.
Hey, man.
Come on, man. The goat almost got
the
saved.
goat himself.
He almost got
Put his
saved.
hands up, Doc. Come on.
We might have got sacrificed, though. Hold on. Put him on the altar. Put him on the altar. Put him on the altar. All right, you get me right. You get me right. Hey, family, listen, man. Look, so that's gonna be at the gospel stage. But look, I listen. I always see for us, for people. This is just me. For people of color, our music is our freedom song. It's our struggle song. It's our rejoicing. It's all of those things we use. So when I hear it, King, I know they say there's gospel. I know they say there's jazz. I hear music.
That's right.
I hear what moves me. I hear what makes me feel good. When I hear "Wake Up Everybody," or if I hear "Rain Down from Heaven," or if I hear "Shed So Many Tears" by Pop, it all grab me somewhere and take me somewhere. So that's what I hear. And I understand the conflict that the artist goes through. I totally get it. But I just have to say this to y'all, man. When I hear y'all singing, I do hear the power and anointing in your voice. Because anytime you can move people like that, you know, people are not people watching you online, but they engaged, right? We in this studio and you can feel it in here. So with thank you, James. James Rouse said, congratulations on the 100th show. Yes, huge sir. Milestone. I appreciate you, King. I appreciate you. Adi Mac, listen, so if you can let me see that. Yeah. So Adi, singer, songwriter, man, y'all did the thing down there, right? And you almost got like a summer tour going.
Yeah.
Because you put everything out that you're doing. Yeah. Adi, for you grew up over at 5x502 movies, right? Mm-hmm. What does this mean to you performing? Because now this is like what, maybe a second, third year back. Am I right? Well, I mean, you performed before, but since they've been back, let's say since COVID.
Yep.
Right.
Twice.
Yeah, right.
Twice.
What is it like, King, watching and performing down there? Because you amongst all the fam and the friends, and what does that feel like, King?
If I dude, I don't know. It feels like a beautiful family reunion.
Yes.
I mean, if I just the whole thing, because like I come from a singing family where we at wherever we at, I don't care what holiday it is, we all singing and all that. And then to be out there, it just feels like a family reunion.
Yeah, and all the people out there.
Yes, and then you got your church folk, you got your street people, you got the kids. It's like it's just bananas.
It goes back what you said. Son, you said it the other day. The hip hop church.
Yeah, it feel like Sunday morning.
Right, all of it is right. You got that whole mixture out there, and then on your part too, because you cook. So this not only is you singing, but the food is out there.
Dude, from as long as I remember walking from 6th and Burleigh from the Great One Way, we would always be like this. We would be out there without our parents. You know, we was just out there as children in the area, especially when they would have y'all remember when Garfield Days used to be more than one day? See, so that's how long I've been going back with that. So and like since Juneteenth was from Burleigh to North. Like I've been 10 toes dug down, and even when I moved and went on Hampton, I still came down here. And just to be honest, for this, I remember years ago I watched Doochie singing. Doochie Rock,
rest in peace.
And like every year I would come down, Dog would be headlining, and then I got cool with his family. You know, through other people, we were all cool, and now to come back and be able to like close it out or whatever they call it
in the same fashion of
y'all. If I swear I just be feeling the ghost of his performance, and it's so it just mean a lot to me. Garfield Days. I mean the music festival. And however it became.
It's the connection, like you said. I could totally get what you say. It's like is you watching this and you watching Doochie. Now you get to do that and have that same fashion as other artists. Or some of y'all that's in there. Do y'all have that same nostalgic feeling when you like, man, I'm sitting here where I'm watching this as a kid, and then you actually doing it? Go ahead, Ariel. You was going to say something?
You know,
no, use that. Can you use that mic? Can you use it like that?
That's my personal testimony out of it. You know, being able to go down there as a kid, and then now saying, man, one day I want to be on that stage. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Did you have that moment where you said, one day I want to be on this stage?
I had that moment, and then to get a call, you know, personally from Miles, is say, hey man, we got opportunity for you to be on stage. I'm like, oh man,
the call.
You know, man, I was like, my name in lights. You know what I mean? And it's wonderful because we get to do it right here for our own city. You know?
And not only do you get to do it for right here for your city, but the talent pool that's going to be down there. You know, I'm a big proponent of the arts. But just the fact that you got 15, you know, over 15 bands, right?
Yeah.
That's cold. Just think of what that looks like in the city of Milwaukee of artists. Now, don't get me wrong. You can bring an artist in from anywhere. I never question that. But it's always something when you like, this is the local us. You understand what I mean? And we jamming. It's the same thing we talked about with this is the Growing Nation sound. This don't sound like this. This don't sound like that. This is that sound. To know that many bands and y'all fraternity and sisterhood too, that's gonna be down there, what kind of feel does that give?
To be honest with you, the super dope part about it, out of the 15 bands that's down there, even more than that, but everybody has their own sound. Everybody has their own patent sound. And what make it so sweet, whatever, like you might see different musicians playing over here and leave and go play with the next band, then leave and go play with the next band. So it's like everybody's in a circle. It's kind of like a modern day Motown. How everybody helped everybody.
Can we give it up?
And, man, that's what it's about, man. Though it's about everybody helping everybody. So like you might see Russell playing keys for me. See what I'm saying? And or vice versa, or however. Or you might see Zay playing for Audie, and then he'll be playing for Russell, and then he might go play for somebody else. But it's just the whole thing of cats having the heart and been willing to serve and help out those that's with you, your friends, your bandmate, man. So that's what makes it so sweet. Your peers. You know, that's what makes it so sweet that everybody is helping everybody.
Yes, sir. And shout out to Miles, dude, because what's your title on this, Miles? You don't talk much. Come on, man. What's the title, man?
Talent coordinator.
Talent, see that?
Talent coordinator.
Listen, shout out to you and Melissa, and shout out, and let's say this too, man. If I can, y'all can tell me, y'all can chime in. Shout out to 502 for giving all of us a place.
Man, word.
Yeah.
Word.
For so much. I'm not just for this. The festival is the festival, but the festival goes and it comes. But the establishment of 502 that we know. This is where we can go. This is where we're safe. We got the Adi just said, you go back to what it was, Boobies. And my man called in. He said, so there is a rich tradition at 502 by itself. Guys, how important is it to have establishments like that? Not just for the music, but for the culture of the city. All of you can jump in. It don't matter.
I feel it's needed because that's the black man's cheers.
Yeah, exactly. We need some place to call home.
Just chill out and smoke your cigar. Ain't got to worry about the hoopla. Right. You ain't got to worry about those grown-ups.
Yes, sir.
It's our own club.
Talk to
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, others got their thing or whatever, but shoot, right there, you know, you got a stage outside.
Come on.
You got a patio outside, and then you got the food we want to. We don't want no stuffed veal with our scotch. You know what I'm saying? We want chicken wings. So it's like our own little country club.
Yes.
Yeah, what I want to add was it's like, you know, in most major metropolitan cities, there's always an iconic establishment.
Yes.
Whether it's in Chicago, where it's the Cotton Club, New York City, and different things and places where you can go. 502 has been representative of not only an anchor for entertainment, which you know, I mean, like the bar scene, but you can go there and get entertained.
Yes, sir. Literally, yes.
And from just the episode what we have enjoyed on the porch all the time, man, you break out with karaoke. It goes. So I just want to tell people, I said, if you want to check out what we're talking about, you can go on Facebook
yes, sir.
On the porch.
On the porch group.
At 502.
Yes.
So we got on page at 5 on Facebook to see some of the activity that goes on down there, and these are the things that legacies of culture is built on around the city. So we can share stories through the past, the present, and the now,
no doubt,
that carry on for generations. So when they talk about Milwaukee in 2024, they're gonna say, where were you at? You know, when we were on the porch.
We was on the porch. That's right.
On the porch. We were at 502, and they're like, "Well, what is that all about?" Oh, they used to have Garfield days. It's the music festival.
Yes. It becomes historic. Like, go ahead. Yes.
One thing that this will let you know how 502 is that much of a spirit. Think of how it survived. That building survived through the 70s. Late 70s on up to now. I remember when it was Gimbals and Pill and Puff on Third. Everything is gone. Everything is different. Everything 502 is still there.
Yes, that's right.
That's how cold.
Yes. Ariel?
Can I give y'all a bit of history? The original name was Ozell.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
That's where my mother used to go with her gang.
Yep.
Ozell's 502. Booby got it, changed it to Boobies, and then it evolved to Garfield's 502.
Wow.
Because that is the physical address.
Yeah.
See. Ariel, thank you to rest in peace, mom. Too. Yes.
Thank you.
If I may say, from a pastor's perspective, 502 has actually been a blessing to now open up to where we as gospel artists have a spot to talk and minister to people that don't go to church.
Please, can we give it up for that? Come on. Hey.
We definitely appreciate that.
Yes. Ariel, and that's important. Am I right? And in what you're saying, because you're saying usually it's this, but man, they giving us a spot. So people who say, well, because we do have this conversation, I don't go there because I'm in the church. I don't go there. But you're literally saying, no, I'm going. My congregation is invited, and people who want to hear gospel music can literally be like, "Man, I'm going down here to 502 to the festival, and I'm gonna get a little bit of all of it."
That's right.
I love the balance, man.
Man, I just want to say this, and this is the whole beauty in what 502 is doing, and what you just said. giving the platform for those that don't come into the church walls
Mm-hmm.
to hear a message and a good word and song.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole beauty of it is, and I tell people, because they, you know, just like you say, I'm not going in these places and this and that, which is fine. Some people are not conditioned for that particular fight.
Right.
But if you look at what the scripture says, let your light shine amongst all men.
Yep.
So that means in order for your light to be effective, you got to go into those dark places, to those dark situations, so your light can be effective. So sometimes he would take those from those places, recondition them, and send them right back to those places, so you can be that beacon of light that he needs you to be.
Man, go to church, man. See what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
And it's 100 show.
Hey, Doc Smith said, "What up?" And shout out to Melissa too. Melissa Buford, am I right? Melissa is spearheading of getting this out. It has become intergenerational too, because every age is down there. You know what I mean? Every age is down there, 25 all the way up to 85, and we all in one room. You understand what I mean? So that's the love part of it. So listen, man, before we do, because I know I can. So if we can, Miles, can we get another joint in? Man, so one more time, man, give it up for the world-renowned Miles Duke. Hey, Zay and the legendary Greyhound. Yes, sir.
Yo, so you start on the 4. Bottom, with that F sharp, walk from the F sharp, F, E flat to C sharp, and then turn around is A flat.
Oh, I said be done.
Yeah.
5.
All right, let's get it in. Let's roll. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. I guess it's gonna be me doing it from here. Wow, 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 wow. Is there any lovers in the house on the night? I always wanted to do that part. I always wanted to do that part. So we're gonna do a little piece of this thing from the captain's seat. See you pushing my love a little bit too far. I don't think you know how blessed you are. Ooh. And your friend, any man, she tell you all that she sees. Have you ever thought she was trying to get close to me? Oh, think it over. Take this time and think it over, baby, 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 baby. Please, baby, think it over. Please think it over, baby, baby. Oh, that's the way I feel about you. Oh, that's the way I feel about you. Oh, that's the way I feel about you. And I'm at work, so I'm telling you, baby, that's the way I feel about you. We gonna shut it down right now, baby. Because I'm at work, baby, you understand me? And I tell him, if I'm thirsty, I ask for some water, you understand me? So I'm trying to tell you, if it came out of my mouth, I'd have took and told you, you understand me? That's the way I feel about you. And like my homeboy Fred Flintstone was saying, yabba dabba do, baby. Russell, go ahead and take him out, man. Take him out, Russell. To the 5. That's the way I feel about you. I told her, yabba dabba do, baby. Yabba dabba do. That's the way I feel about you. Baby, I walk around with my shoes on the wrong feet for you, baby. You understand me? The way I feel
I took it. Oh, that's the way that I feel about you. That's the way I feel about you. I done took a turn of Miss Harvey. That's the way I feel about you. Yabba dabba doo, baby. That's the way I feel about you. That's the way I feel about you. Take it on! Yeah, yeah. Bring it on! Oh, it's a Hardy Show!
We get ready to go to commercial, man. Y'all wilding out of here, man. Wilding out of here, man. This is what I'm talking about, man.
Oh man.
Well, look at here. Somebody been through their phone on
Yeah. Send it to, send it back to.
Now, back to On the Porch with Quad on 860 AM and 106.5 FM, WNOV.
We can let that play a little bit, man. RL said he dig that joint, so he can get that.
That's my dad. So I'm sending to you. Send it to you. And if you send it on, send it to you.
I can't ask for a better day.
Send it to you.
Dude, Anthony Hamilton killing in the background,
man. Listen, man. We on the porch, man. I'm on it. This is really only thing we missing is good scotch and a cigar right about now.
man.
Well, for those who have scotches and cigars, we got the double zeros. All right, Ray, y'all been safe. Say great job. Kings, nothing but love, man. You ain't getting nothing. D Robinson say this is a vibe. This is listen, so people know, man, this is what we do on Freestyle Friday. Right, this is part of Freestyle Friday. We have the live band, we have the music, and we had artist spotlight. So Ariel, we got to bring you back on here, man, to do an artist spotlight, man, with your music, the band, the whole thing. Same with Adi, same with Jermaine. He behind the keys, but me and Miles been talking about this for a minute, and he was like, "Choir, I got it. We ready." So this is love, man, and this is going to be. So I want to do some shout outs. Also assisting and working directly with Melissa is Lisa McCann, Lisa Smith McCants. We all know Lisa from Stepping with the Stars, always there. Yes. And Rashonda Stewart, also getting down with her, and a number of people. I wish I knew the food vendors, but it's gonna be crazy food vendors because it's gonna be lined up and down the streets. Oh, wow! What's the name? What's
she do?
Because she did. I think she do Soul Unplugged. I think she did Soul. I think she did Soul Unplugged with me one year. Yeah. I think she did it with me one year. So when we go back and we get ready to talk more about Garfield days, before I go back to it, I did want to do one pivot. I remember when I'm thinking about some of the shows, the 100 shows we had in there, and I remember we had the R&B roundtable. You, Joe Jordan, Rodney Poe, Sean Hinton, and Chad. Chad, all right, man, you called in. I thought that was one of the most informative about music and sound that I had. I didn't know the impact that Chad had on y'all music, the way y'all was breaking it down. Yes, when you was like, you were saying that Chad, we was singing, but Chad came in, I think it was Poe, he said we were singing, but Chad came in and brought with the structure. You got to do this. And then you said, Jermaine brought us the improvisation, right? So I'm sitting here now, and that was that show, and then Joe came back on. But now I'm sitting here, and you guys are in studio doing harmonies, doing counts. I'm asking Unc, what's the count? I'm looking, I'm literally, I can say to you, like, a lot of stuff you'll see me do through spoken word, through when I'm working with bands or whatever, is because I'm watching what y'all doing. It's amazing. With the hands, bring it louder. He was doing something. I was like, what is he? I was asking my uncle, what is this? He was on the top and whatever. Yeah. So family, I just want to give y'all some flowers for being professionals at what you do.
Thank you.
A professional is not because you get paid with what you do. A professional is consistent. A professional is knowing their work and is an expert at getting better, not just maintaining, right? So I want to give y'all some flowers for that, man. I want to give y'all some flowers for that. I want to get some flowers because my man Unc has been like throughout the whole 100 shows. I can say Unc and Tony Reese have been great confidants throughout. Oh my God, yes, confidants. When shout out Tony Reese. When I throw a bunch of stuff at Unc, ideas. He boom, 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 boom. Look at it this way. We go back and forth, right? So when people see Unc and say that's the elder, which that's the old guy to be with y'all now, Unc is really like a great advisor, and coordinator and composer of something because he helps me. What's the word you said? What's the word? Gentiflect. Gentiflect. All right. So I wanted to shout out Unc, and I definitely want to shout out my man Thad. People should shout out Thad because that is truly an innovator in the city. Before there was before there was online anything, right? Before there was Facebook, all of that, that was that guy doing the newspaper or just period. I remember when Facebook was coming and we first was doing events. He was like, they got the steam quads from happen. But he's like, oh no, watch this from how this way. You're gonna connect with this person. This is almost 4 years before it hit, right? So whenever we were doing things, I can say that was the guy. And to this day now, who will tap you on the shoulder and say, you can expand this way. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jermaine.
Man, listen, I just want to say this about this brother. Every time I seen him, he was always dressed. So I didn't even know who he was. So I seen him out and he was dapper. So I'm like, so I just walked up to him. I said, man, every time I see you, you always clean. He was like, man, thank you. But it was just how he responded to me.
That's that.
It was more like, okay, this is a cool cat, because you know how you can give cats they props and then they'll be like, you understand me and all this other stuff. You'd be like, hey, hold on, man, do you energy, bro? I was just, you know what I mean? But I didn't even know his name. But when I seen him, I complimented. But every time after that, I spoke to him and he was always friendly. He always showed himself friendly to me, man. I just want to tell you thank you.
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna lie, man. I took some of your tips too, man. I've been watching and stealing, so call me a thief, Jack.
A good thief.
A good thief.
No, you're not a thief. No. You're a complimenter.
That's
it.
Either way, I stole. So, either way you want to look at it.
Stole some greatness.
I stole some greatness.
So Miles, let me ask you, and let me do this too, because we're going back and forth. But I gotta shout out my young brother over here, Carvey. The first day we came in, Carvey wasn't here. He left. He's like, he shook our hands and left out. But the day after that, and I never forget, Carvey conversation. I think we was in maybe about our third week, maybe a month, and he walked up to me, say, low key, Qua. How he talk, low key. This is a movie every week. He say it's a movie every week. Awesome. So King, I just want to give you some flowers, man. Carvey been with me for the 100 shows. Like Jermaine came in, L Boogie came in, Keon, but Carvey has been with me for the 100 shows. He know the whole layout, what we do, how we do. When we skip something, Carvey, hey man, y'all forgot.
So he own it.
How you feeling about the 100, Carvey?
I'm feeling great, man. I just want to give you your flowers too, man. You doing this consistently. It take a lot. Like who said that? Who said? Oh, that was you. Who said it's hard to do something after the first day, and that was real, man. People been playing out something for weeks, and that first day hit, and they won't do nothing. So for you to do this and continue to do what you're doing, I just want to give you your flowers.
Thank you, man. My man, awesome, Carvey. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Mike Tyson said everybody got a plan until you get hit in the mouth.
Yeah.
So it's like, doing something of this magnitude, it's a couple times that you can get hit in the mouth because you're trying to plan stuff out there. You're trying to get guests, trying to make sure the show stays consistent with good topics, good energy. And that takes a lot, man, because some days, you might not feel like, but you got to get the O off because the people are dependent on that. They are dependent on, right. They look forward to the energy because you just never know. You could be changing somebody, energy of their day, and you could be helping them. Like, okay, I look forward to hearing Qua on the porch and hearing from the team. And, I just want to thank Alex. I want to thank Miss Mary. I'm going to thank them all. Debo.
Debo.
All of them just creating this platform, man, because this is a great platform that good people has came through. And all of the energy has been great. So,
oh man, listen, King, thank you. I appreciate it. For me, man, you're right. It's every day. They say we was telling a story not too long ago. I was working with some young. We had an intergenerational conversation, and one of the questions was, how has life been after COVID? And I was listening to this young dude, and he was saying that post-COVID, he was like, I wasn't doing well in school, and all of a sudden I did start doing well. I never got to graduate. He graduated, but he never got to walk across the stage. And then he was like, people thought that was a small thing. He's like, but you do want to hear your name called. He's like, I never walked across the stage. And then he went further to say, I never even stepped on a college campus to 3 years because, because of the COVID, right? So when somebody asks me, and I'm alluding this to what Jermaine said about consistency, I had COVID my COVID was bad. And I say this now on the radio. I remember that night I laid in the bed. I was like, I ain't gonna make it. My chest was on fire. Like it was somebody, like, I don't know what it is to get shot, but it felt like it was a heat fire in my chest. My head felt like it was 1,000 pins in it. I couldn't barely breathe. I didn't even want to tell my wife. I just closed the door. I was like, I ain't gonna make it to the morning, because that's how bad I felt. And my cousin called me, and he was like, he called 10 times. He's like, get your ASS up. I was like, man, he's like, get up. He's like, you got to get up today. And if you don't get up in a 48-hour period, it's going to do worse. And he kept saying, get up. It took me 30 minutes to crawl to the bathroom. My wife didn't know this because I didn't let her. I just crawled to the bathroom, showered and everything. It kicked in about a day later. And why I said that, because how do you be consistent? Because you had to get up. You got to get back up. The simple thing was I had to get back up. Whatever it was, you got to get back up. And that's the same thing of doing the show. We get 100 shows by doing the first one. That's how you get 100 shows. You do the first one. Not even worry about the rest. I do the first one. Then you do the second one. Then you do the third one. And then after that, you're not even counting no more. You just working. And it become consistent. And once it become consistent, it's just like getting up, brushing your teeth, and washing your face. And when you look up, it's 100. So I'm just saying, the moral to the story is start a mile with 1 inch. You just got to get up, man. So I thank everybody that came on here and poured out and talked. And just even this, like, for me, for Miles and for Adi, for y'all just to come and be a part of it, man. It's just love, man. So as we said, man, I thank you. And we going to keep moving and doing what we're doing, man. And as we move into Garfield days, I'm getting a sponsor. I've just been told what some of the sponsors is. Miles, what should people, and I'm going to go to everybody, but I'll start with you because of where you at in it. What should people expect? And you can say that, you can, chime in too, but what should people expect when they're coming down here? Because you guys, first you got something tonight, right?
Yeah, we have.
What's tonight?
We having the kickoff for the festival today at start from 5 to 9 at 502, and from 7 to 8 we're gonna do like a little somewhere we just did today, a little showcase of different artists that's gonna be down there. So outside or in? I think they're doing it outside.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think it is outside.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can what you can expect: some good music, some good food, and you can we don't tolerate riffraff. So
no doubt.
So if you're coming down there, young men, you gotta have your pants above your waist. You can't wear no hoodies, no face masks, none of that, because if we see that, we're gonna give you a chance to correct it. But if you don't correct it, security know what to do.
You say they can't wear the
yeah.
Pooh Shiesty is that what it says?
Pooh Shiesty, yeah.
None of that.
Nah. Clean. Pooh Shiesty will get you escorted off the ground.
It's hot. It's too hot. Some of the members, some of the sponsors, the Business Council, Strive 65, Educators Credit Union, Planned Parenthood, Gruber Law Association, MLK Big, Greater Milwaukee Urban League, We Black, We Golf, Reed's New Golden Gate Funeral Home, and WNOV. So some of the great sponsors that's love, man. That's love. Brother RL and Adi, the both of you, on your perspective stages, and even if you switch, what should people like? Oh, what should people expect? Adi, okay, yeah, you can do it. Whoever wants to go first. What should people expect? Well, I'll start with you, Adi. That stage of the energy, the sound, the soul you bring. What should people expect, or what you about to give people? Because it's not an expectation. What you about to give people?
They know they're gonna get some original music.
Yes, sir. I love that.
3/4 of the show original music. I probably got 2 covers. And for real, it's just like the not broken down, but a smaller version of the nation. So it's gonna go up. Like I shout out to, and I went to go see David Hollister on Valentine's Day at the City Winery, and he did something that I've always wanted to do, and you're gonna see that like during my show, like probably at the end or just in the middle of it, we're gonna have a point where we just give guy, his praises. So that's something new I've added to the show, even though they said it already feels like that. but
you're deliberate in it.
Yeah, it's deliberate now. It's just like shout out to Evolve and my
out,
praise team. I love y'all.
Yes.
So that's what you're gonna expect. You're gonna expect some original music, and like I ain't doing nothing slow, so you know how I do when I get up.
You in.
It's gonna be up, and it's gonna feel good. So
and not lately, but as we talked last time, we said the nation. You was like, man, we was doing our own thing. You've been really, I don't want to say stand on it, but you've been deliberate in doing your own original sound.
Always.
And I'm crazy about it, but I just want you to let people know.
I think it was already in me from the simple fact my mom being an evangelist and my godmother, they were always writing music. And then me becoming a rapper, always writing. And one thing stuck out with me, Christopher Pipkin told me one day when I started Growing Nation, and we were up at Junior's Rocking one Sunday, and he said, yeah, you got a good thing going. He said, man, but I'm telling you, want to stick around in the game. He was like, you got to learn those covers. And I looked right at him. I said, dog, you seen Purple Rain? He said, yeah, that's my favorite movie. I've seen it a million times. I said, I'm the kid. I was like, I'm doing my music.
My man. I love that.
That's how I started.
No, that's good. Because I heard once somebody say that if you don't do your sound, they'll never know your sound.
Man, never. I would go to see bands when I first moved back from Atlanta, and I would go see bands, and I was like, dog, y'all Maxwelling me to death. Like, what is, and this was just in a year. And then, like, if you wouldn't have never told me we needed a band, there wouldn't be a Growing Nation band. There wouldn't be an Adi solo artist if you wouldn't have never told me that. So big up to you on that. And Jermaine played with me that first guy. When it was me, Jermaine, a couple of people I knew from Marquette University Gospel Choir, and Tootie. And that's what kept it really Growing Nation from the rap years. But yeah.
No, it's good. You got to create your sound. Our brother RL, as you said, the gospel, I can feel it in you, man. I see it. What should they expect? Because again, we got all type of listeners, right? Somebody gonna say, well, that's gonna be the conversation. Well, I ain't going down there because I want to hear the Lord's music in church. I don't want to be, they're gonna have alcohol or whatever. What do you say to that? Not just to that person, but what should people understand and expect when you are doing the gospel stage down there?
Well, I understand that we're not.
Can you answer too? Can you answer from this age too? Just also that you a minister.
Okay, so we're understanding that we're not at a church. So we understand that we at a backyard party. Okay, you know what I mean. So people gonna have their drinks, people gonna have their smoke, and so you got what you got, I got what I got, but we put it together and make it happen.
Come on.
So what are we doing? We're taking time out to just be an encouragement to people.
I get you.
We're not coming out to condemn. You ain't got no business doing this. You ain't got no business.
Yes, sir.
We're coming to be a part of the team to just help to uplift. And so then even on our gospel stage, we have a lot of versatility. You have Shamika Govan is going to be there. She's awesome. You got Doc Smith and Disciples.
Doc Smith just shouted y'all out.
Tiffany Terry.
Yes.
Sister Sharon is going to, I believe, is hosting again this year. So it's just an amazing, the R.L. Smith inspiration. It's just an amazing versatility stage where we all, at the end of the day, if I can't speak for all of us on the gospel stage, we all recognize we all come from somewhere. Not only do we all come from somewhere, we all got something.
Yes, sir.
So we all got issues. And so our gospel music is just an expression to try to help somebody see that this is how we get through it.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
But we also too understand that every once in a while you do drift on the memory.
There's no place I'd rather be.
There is no place I'd rather be.
It's the 100 show.
It is the 100 show.
And I want to say, because I can't wait to hear your voice. This is my first day meeting you. But regardless, like what he said, how we all got our things, you know what I'm saying? And you might be drinking, you might be smoking, you might, whatever, you might be on, like they say, you might be on your buzz. But one thing I just heard this, and this is crazy, because we all know how a drunk mouth will speak a sober heart.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Even when you drunk.
Yeah.
The spirit is alive.
Man, listen here, man.
You feel so.
No, but listen. Listen, and this is the whole good thing about it. When people that are struggling with their whatever they're struggling with, when you see people that look like you And when you see them in a different place, and then on top of that, when you see people that look like you, that used to be you.
Come on.
So it's one thing that I understood, because I used to be a hothead. I used to be crazy out here doing things. But one thing that the Bible say, whosoever. So we all there was a whosoever.
Yes, sir.
Even those that's not doing the thing. So that whosoever is the pimp, the drug dealer, everybody. We all fall under the whosoever. So that's the whole beauty in coming out, seeing Russell, seeing Shamika, seeing whoever else is on that stage. Because for those that really don't know Russell, and I'm not going to tell his testimony, but this brother got a testimony like he was almost killed.
That's right.
On 27th Street. And I just so happened, after that happened, I think I got there after it happened. But for the simple fact that he almost lost his life, and just the things of how he's moving and grooving and now pastoring, and it's young people that would see that and they can encourage them.
Connect. Yes, they can
Hey,
connect. That's
I
the
don't
story.
have to live how I'm living.
That's right. So we having church in the streets. We having
bringing
church in the streets.
positivity.
That's it, man. That's it, King. And listen, Shelly Conley said, shout out Adi Amor, shout out to Evolve Church. Shout out to Pastor over there. Great things, man. And King, keep doing what you're doing, man, because you put it in a way that we need to understand it. It's without walls. That's what you got to go where the people are. Al Sharpton, as he spoke on the brother Devontae Mitchell, as he spoke over him, he said that to the least of them, he used the scripture to the least of them. He referred to Devontae as being the least of them. And he said he takes the ordinary people to do extraordinary things. You guys are going out there to do in a parking lot where, because I always felt that way too, when people would come from out of town, like, man, look at all these people out here. Yes, we could do our events in certain places. We could do it, but it's nothing like when we do it over there, because that little boy that he talking about is gonna ride through and look and say, this is what it looks like. This is how it's supposed to be done. This is what it needs to be. Yeah, because you need to see what it looks like. If you don't see what it looks like, you can't be it. So when they ride through there and we sitting on the porch and you see the young brothers, so for anybody that we'll tell you this, when we sitting on the porch at 502, we see young men, we acknowledge them. We go off the way like, hey, young man, what's up? And I can see them like, and they talking to me. We acknowledge them. Why y'all got them hoods on? We dapping them up, talking to them, having them clean. They help. So it's community all the way around the board. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm announcing we come back. We going to commercial and we get out of here and come back. We getting up out of here, man. Meet us at 502 this evening, man. This is gonna be mad love. So we back on the porch with everybody, man. Look, I can't wait till next week. It's gonna be love, but you ain't gotta wait too long. Miles, tonight
from 5 to 9 at 502. It's a free event, so don't have to worry about none of that. Just come out and have a good time. We're gonna have they're gonna have chicken on the stick with rice. They're gonna have food down there. So
come catch the vibe. Come catch the vibe. It's free. You're gonna get a tap up.
We're gonna have a couple of live performances showcase between 7 and 8. So I mean, if you like what you heard today, come back down tonight. Come and get a little bit more.
Yes. So let me
over to next Saturday.
So let me tell everybody again, second annual Garfield's 502 R&B. That's R&B Festival. Next Saturday, July 20th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Yes. And so for anybody that don't know, yes, the streets will be cleaned up. I guarantee you. 3 stages, gospel stage on 7th, main stage on 5th, jazz and blues, sponsored by WNOV. Over 15 bands and 130 vendors. Man, it's gonna be love. Pre-party after work set tonight. Again, that's music by DJ Kels at 5 KLC at 502. Man, it's gonna be love. Oh, you can buy a t-shirt. Whoa, I didn't know all this. You can buy t-shirts, you can purchase foods, buy raffles. There will be a sneak peek of the artists for those featured next week, and they'll be back on here next week, man. So come on down, man, and do the thizzle, man. Any closing words from anybody? What y'all got coming up? RL. Oh, RL, where's your king? Where's your church? Where can people connect with you at?
You can find me on Sunday mornings and Tuesday nights, 210 West Keith. Service starts at 10:45. 10:45. True Love, Michigan Baptist Church.
That's late.
Tuesday nights.
What time to? What time to?
7
There we
p.m.
go. There we go.
Yeah, Bob was
I was like
saying
10:45 on Tuesday.
Hey, don't tell him now.
I thought he was just being unorthodox.
I'm not.
You might need a shed in. I don't know.
I'm not coming, Jack. 10:45.
Shut in. He said a
Bedside
shut-in.
Baptist. You better stream that thing. I'm at home. Stream him.
What's happening, Adi? What you got?
I'm gonna be at Garfield Day, Garfield Music Festival, July 20th. July 23rd, I'll be in Bayview at Chill on the Hill.
Oh man.
July 27th, I'll be right up the street at the playground I kind of grew up on. You know what I'm saying? I'll be up at Clinton Rose. We used to call it Garfield Park. I'll be at Clinton Rose from 5 to 6 on the 27th. So that's the 20th, the 23rd, and the 27th.
Man, that's love. Miles, Thursday. What can we catch you on Thursdays?
The second and the 4th Thursday and the 5th Thursday, if it's one in the month, at 502 at from 7 to 9.
Okay. Man, what you got this weekend, King?
Man, listen here, man. This week we'll be at Clinton Rose Park, 4 to 5. Sean Hidden and Shotgun is the headliners for that particular show, so it's gonna be crazy, man. Becca's on it. Just Becca. She's on there. Man, she's awesome artist. So Saturday it's gonna be hot as a fool, but the stage is gonna be even hotter. It's gonna be cracking. Y'all come on out and sprinkle some water on us, and because we're gonna need all the love.
Stay cool.
And then that following Saturday we'll be at Garfield Days. With all of the acts with Audis and Russells and the Shamikas and everybody of the world. So come on out, check us out. Check Russell out too, because he really gonna slide down to the stage like in some Stacey Adams too. He gonna slide down. We gonna put Vaseline on the bottom of them joints
and make it on down.
Hey,
that
we gonna slide on down there.
Hey man, I just want to say, as the first guest to ever speak a word on your show, 100. Hey, today commiserate the beginning of 101, which means that you are now on the way to become bicentennial. Which means we're gonna do this again in another 100.
Yay!
So congratulations to you, my man. You are the voice of the community, captain of the porch, man, and just keep doing what you're doing, man, because we need you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, King. Thank you.
Hey, just one more thing. R.L. Smith Inspiration. We will be at 4960 North 18th Street this Saturday. For a big program service that my sister is sponsoring. Her name is Bianquinette, but she's sponsoring a service. It's called Coming Together. So everybody can just come out 4960 North 18th Street. It's called Holy Temple Firstborn 5 p.m. And
When is this?
This is this Saturday.
Okay.
4960 North 18th Street at 5 p.m. Coming together.
So is it a ticket cost or is it free?
It is a donation cost, but if you get them from me, I got you for 15.
Okay, good.
Keep us posted on those, man, because next time we can make sure something happens, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, what family, man? So Ariel, I gotta ask our brother. I gotta ask the brother, man. Ariel, I gotta give you the 3 questions because everybody else had them. I gotta give you the 3 questions. So, finish the sentence if you can, King. If this world was mine, speaking to the mic. If this world was mine,
oh man, you know that.
Oh, you got. Oh no, I do. Let me start. I do better. The truth is, finish the sentence. The truth is,
can't do that on either.
Oh, you got to. The truth is,
no. Do you don't have to sing it?
Not
Though.
the
You just gotta
song.
think.
Just finish the sentence.
Oh yeah, finish the sentence.
Oh,
he's asking
ain't
a
no
question.
particular song.
Oh no, ain't no song.
Oh, man, I thought you
This guy was in singing mode.
If
this world was mine.
Oh Jesus! I'm about to think of Luther Vandross. All right, come on,
Oh Jesus!
All right. Man, you ain't lying. I told you
why he looked.
I'm like, wait a minute, man. I can't do that with me. All right. Truth is, we're glad to be alive.
If this world was mine,
I'll continue to do what I'm doing.
Yes, sir. I am unapologetically
honest and proud.
My man, show some love, man. Kings, listen, as we close out, my message clearly is thank you, but my message is really to my good brother Carvin. It says that think of youth hard pressed by poverty and labor and confined to long hours of unhealthy school and lacking of the arts and refinement. But in the refinement of grace and beauty, he is conceived of men that tally bills up in ideal condition of life. The vision of wildness and the liberty, a larger scope takes possession of him. This failed youth one day comes back to change the world with his voice, with his message, and with his language. And what am I saying to you? It really don't matter what you've been through. It don't really matter where you're from. It ain't even about where you're about to go. It's where you at, and make the best of that, King. That's what I want to tell you. If I never say anything else, just remember that. A bumblebee cannot fly, Pastor. Its body is not made to fly. His wings are too small, but his body is too big. But the magic of it, nobody ever told the bumblebee, and that's why he flies. Peace, power.